Welcome, brave souls, to another episode of U.S. Horror Stories. I'm your host, Ben, and today we are delving into the unsettling and infamous history of the malevolent Christmas spirit. Before we dive into our spine-chilling U.S. horror stories, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This way, you won't miss any of our terrifying tales. The Johnson family, eager to embrace a new chapter in their lives, rolled into the driveway of their seemingly perfect abode. The old house stood stoically, its time-worn exterior concealing the tales of years long past. Excitement bubbled within the family as they crossed the threshold, greeted by the echo of their footsteps against the hardwood floors. The living room, adorned with a fireplace and large windows that invited the winter sunlight, became the focal point of their first Christmas celebration in the new home. Boxes of decorations were unpacked, and laughter filled the air as the children scrambled to choose the perfect spot for the Christmas tree. The charm of the house was infectious, and the family reveled in the warmth of both their new surroundings and the holiday spirit. Little did they know that behind the veneer of festive cheer, the house harbored a secret that would soon cast a shadow over their joyous celebrations. As the Johnsons settled into their newfound haven, the enchantment began to wane. In the quiet moments between laughter and shared stories, the house seemed to come alive with subtle, mysterious sounds. At first, the family dismissed the soft whispers that fluttered through the air as mere figments of their imagination, no more than the natural echoes of an aging residence. Yet, as the nights deepened, so did the clarity of those hushed voices. They lingered in the hallways, an enigma that refused to be ignored. The family's attempts to rationalize the phenomenon fell short, leaving them uneasy in the wake of these unexplained murmurs. It became increasingly apparent that there was more to their new home than met the eye. The whispers seemed to beckon from within the walls, elusive and haunting. Curiosity mingled with trepidation, setting the stage for a revelation that would soon disrupt the tranquility of their once perfect sanctuary. With the holiday spirit in full swing, the Johnsons eagerly transformed their home into a festive wonderland. The shimmering lights adorned the Christmas tree, and ornaments carefully selected by each family member added a personal touch to the living room. Yet, the joyous occasion took an unexpected turn as the decorations seemed to come alive in mysterious ways. Ornaments, once stationary, began to sway and twirl as if caught in an invisible waltz. The family watched in amazement and unease as the decorations took on a life of their own, defying the laws of physics. The Christmas lights flickered in patterns that transcended the ordinary, creating an otherworldly ambiance within the living room. The air grew thick with a subtle tension as the family witnessed this inexplicable phenomenon. Objects moved on their own accord, an unsettling dance orchestrated by forces beyond their understanding. Unbeknownst to the Johnsons, a malevolent spirit had taken residence within the walls, manipulating the very essence of their holiday decorations to signal its dark intentions. As the days edged closer to Christmas Eve, an ominous undercurrent began to pervade the once festive atmosphere of the Johnson household. Cold spots manifested unexpectedly, chilling the air despite the warmth of the crackling fireplace. The family, wrapped in blankets of holiday cheer, felt an unsettling shift in the temperature, as if an unseen force lingered in the shadows. Drafts whispered through the halls, and eerie shadows danced in the periphery of their vision. Each family member, in their quiet moments, felt an unspoken unease settling in, a presence that eluded definition but could not be ignored. The enchantment of their new home seemed to wane, replaced by a palpable tension that hung in the air like an impending storm. On Christmas morning, the Johnsons woke to find mysterious patterns of frost on the windows, forming shapes that mirrored their deepest fears. The once joyous anticipation of the holiday now mingled with a growing anxiety, as the house itself seemed to harbor secrets that defied explanation. Little did they know, the malevolent spirit's influence was escalating, and the true nature of their haunting experience was about to unfold. The dawn of Christmas morning brought with it an unsettling revelation. The malevolent spirit, concealed in the shadows, chose this sacred day to unleash its dark intentions upon the Johnson family. Apparitions materialized, flickering in and out of existence like ethereal phantoms. The air itself seemed charged with an otherworldly energy, carrying with it the weight of the spirit's malevolence. As the family gathered for the customary exchange of gifts, anguished cries echoed through the house, drowning out the sounds of festive merriment. Objects levitated ominously, defying gravity as the spirit's influence intensified. The once festive atmosphere now reeked of a chilling despair, and the Johnsons found themselves ensnared in a nightmare that eclipsed the joyous celebrations they had envisioned. Terrifying encounters punctuated the day, leaving the family paralyzed with fear. Desperation gripped their hearts as they grappled with the realization that their dream home had become a battleground between the living and the supernatural. Each member of the Johnson family faced their own encounter with the malevolent spirit, pushing them to the brink of their emotional and psychological limits. As the day unfolded, the truth of the haunting past of the old house began to surface. The spirit's malevolence was rooted in a history of tragedy, betrayal, and unresolved grievances. The family, now bound together by the shared ordeal, embarked on a harrowing journey to confront the spirit and unravel the mysteries that had turned their once joyous holiday into a nightmarish tale of survival. Little did they know, the resolution of this supernatural conflict would demand more than courage. It would require them to confront the darkest corners of their own souls. In the wake of the nightmarish Christmas, the Johnson family stood united against the malevolent spirit that had infiltrated their lives. As they delved deeper into the history of the house, they unearthed the tragic tale of a tormented soul seeking retribution for long-forgotten wrongs. Armed with newfound knowledge, the family confronted the spirit with a mixture of fear and determination. They conducted rituals to cleanse the house and performed acts of compassion to appease the restless entity. The battle between the living and the supernatural reached its climax in a showdown of wills, as the Johnsons grappled with the lingering darkness that clung to their once joyful home. Through resilience and unity, the family ultimately triumphed over the malevolent spirit. As the echoes of the supernatural disturbances faded, a profound sense of peace settled upon the house. The Johnsons, forever changed by their ordeal, emerged with a deeper appreciation for the strength that family bonds could provide in the face of adversity. With the malevolent spirit vanquished, the old house transformed into a sanctuary of solace. The Johnsons, though scarred by the haunting, forged ahead into a new chapter of their lives, leaving behind the shadows of the past. Their story served as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of family in the face of the supernatural. The once perfect house, now free from the grip of malevolence, stood as a silent witness to the triumph of love over darkness, marking the end of a chilling tale and the beginning of a hard-earned serenity.